Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy KP, and today I'm bringing you another breakdown of the new season of Unrise Interview with the Vampire. I'm really loving it so far. The series is so good. I'm really enjoying it, and I just can't wait to go down into the whole new season. What do you guys think about the new season? I mean, I know, yes, it's the first episode that just came out, but right now, just even watching the first episode is a lot, right? There's a lot to take in, especially looking at how Louis right now, Louis is just destroyed. How Claudia is just so angry at Louis. There's just a lot. I mean, even in the beginning, when we looked at when they were able to leave New Orleans and then they find themselves in, I don't know, was it Russia or something? Yeah, like being able to see how right now Claudia is really still mad at Louis. I mean, I don't blame her because the way Lestat treated Claudia, I think it would have been best for Louis to burn Lestat's body. And we all know the reason why Louis was not able to do that. Because Louis is still in love with Lestat, right? He doesn't want to really admit it, but we all know that is the truth. And I think Claudia should just, take it back a little bit, and Claudia should have a little bit of empathy so that she can also understand Louis that what Louis was able to do, it takes a lot of gut, right? You're asking someone to pretty much kill a person that they are in love with. That is a lot, right? I know Claudia has been hurt by Lestat, but it's also a lot to go about it. And Claudia should maybe, take a step back and be like, you know what, Louis? Like, I understand you. I know it was a lot for you. I know it was a lot for you to be able to, kill this guy. I know it's like there's a lot that you had to go through to be able to do that. But right now, I totally do understand. But I really don't like how Claudia is kind of like going against Louis and then kind of like always bringing it up, making Louis kind of feel what's the word for it? She's always making Louis feel bad for not being able to kill Lestat. I don't think it's right for Claudia to be doing that. She should rather be bringing up some kind of empathy, being able to understand Louis and being able to be like, okay, man, you know what? I understand, but everything is okay. But she just keeps bringing it up because Louis is already grieving. That's the thing with me. Like, Louis is already grieving. Louis is already going through a lot, right? And having Claudia always pondering on him, going, oh, this, and you were supposed to kill this guy, you were supposed to burn his body, and then you didn't do that. I think it's a lot for Louis to be able to deal with it, right? And then Claudia should maybe take a step back and be able to find a way to also understand Louis, right? And at the same time, too, also Louis should be able to find a way to get Claudia's trust back, right? Because right now, you guys made plans. You guys all made plans that, okay, fine, we are going to kill this guy. We are going to end this whole chapter, including Lestat in it, right? You made that deal with Claudia that, okay, we are going to find a way, get rid of this guy, and what do you call it? Go and live a new life. But right now, you broke that trust. So if that trust is broken, you can't also just sit down and be kind of like down and then everything because she trusted you. Claudia really trusted Louis. And then she thought that maybe Louis would be able to pull through so that they can get everything done. But Louis didn't do that, right? And he messed things up. So if you've been able to mess things up, you also need to find a way to be able to let the girl trust you again. You can't just go about and expect her to just forget everything that happened with Lestat. And that is something I think Louis too needs to take care of that, right? He can't just expect Claudia to just be okay. And he can't just expect Claudia to forget everything that has been happening, that happened in New Orleans. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of energy to be able to build that trust back. But if he wants to be able to build that trust back, he needs to be able to prove himself to Claudia. He needs to be able to let Claudia know that, okay, cool, I can trust you. But if not, I feel like it's just going to be a whole back and forth of him trying to, he's always going to let the girl down. And that is also not right, right? I don't think he should be doing that. He should find a way to be able to win her trust back. Now, let's go back to this whole new episode and with everything that was going down in this episode, right? Honestly speaking, I'm so shocked that Louis keeps lying to himself that he's a good guy, right? I don't know who told him that. I mean, from what is going on right now, I think he's just kidding himself. I think he's just, I don't know what is going on in his head because it's like, especially being able to, how they were just able to just watch the woman, right? The woman that helped them when the part where they were with the police people, how they were able to just look at the woman and allow the people to behead the woman. How can you sit there, watch that, and tell yourself I'm a good person, right? I remember the part where they were in the truck, they were in the truck, and then he was telling Claudia that yes, we are gonna try and find some good vampires just like us. I was just watching, I was like, bro, what are you talking about? There's nothing good about you. How can you just sit there and watch someone get beheaded and then go back and then just think that, oh, everything is okay? And this is just a question that I'm even throwing out to everyone. Do you guys think, right? Do you guys think Louis and Claudia should have done something about it? Do you guys really think they should have done something about it? Do you guys think that maybe they could have stopped the woman from getting killed? Right? Personally speaking, I'm still kind of like iffy. I'm in between, but I also feel like maybe they could have done something about it. Maybe they could have tried to turn the woman into a vampire. Right. I feel like they could have done something about it instead of just watching her and then instead of just watching it and turning back and allowing her to get beheaded. Because honestly, I feel like she didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve that kind of treatment. She didn't deserve to be beheaded. I know, yes, it was Louis and Claudia. They were not the ones that beheaded the lady. I get it. They were not the ones that did it. They didn't behead the woman. So we can't say that, okay, well, it was their fault. But at the same time, too, I feel like Louis had the power to be able to have done something about it. Instead of just turning his back on the woman, turning his back on the husband and being like, you know what? Well, this is not my situation. Do you see it? Bye-bye. And I think he shouldn't have done that. Honestly, I just feel like maybe they could have used that opportunity to maybe kill everybody in there. But at the same time, it's also very dicey because at the same time too, it's like, even if they were to kill everybody there, their blood is not good, right? Their blood is not good. The blood in their system is all messed up. So even if they were to like, okay, let's kill everybody to save the woman, it won't still have been any good thing because they're in an environment where there's a lot of depression. People are dealing with the aftermath of war. Like the whole energy, the whole vibe over there is all just messed up. So it would have also been like, okay, there would have been no need for them to also try to maybe kill everybody over there, right? So in its own way, it's just kind of like, it's a very dicey thing. On one end, I feel like maybe they should have done something about it. Maybe they should have tried to save the woman. On the other end, to also kind of understand why they didn't do anything about it. I kind of understand why they had to just keep quiet and turn their back on the woman and then just allow her to die, right? But I also kind of feel like the woman didn't deserve that kind of treatment. The woman didn't deserve to die in that gruesome death, right? She didn't deserve it, but that's also how life is. Sometimes the things that you don't expect to happen to you do happens to you, right? There's also one thing that maybe I also want to bring to you guys' attention. Do you guys really think that Lestat's appearing here and there in Louis' mind, do you guys think it's all just in his head or Lestat is actually following them? Do you guys think Lestat is following them? Or I know Louis is going through some mental stuff, but I also kind of feel like maybe Lestat is actually tormenting them. Lestat is there, right? I think maybe he's closer. There is some kind of like vampire stuff that maybe he's doing to kind of mess up with Louis' mind, right? I don't think everything that is happening is just Louis just going through some kind of like mental breakdown. Yes, there is that pain, there is that kind of like burden of going through a life where going through a life where you have to kind of like, take someone out. That is also there, and it's definitely going to haunt you. But I also feel that the way that Louis is getting hunted, the way that things are going, is not just all in Louis' head. I think that Lestat is around, and Lestat is doing some mind tricks to him. He's just trying to torment Louis till it gets to the point, okay, he has to show up, and then he shows up, right? I feel like he's right around the corner, right? He's not, I don't see Lestat still being in New Orleans. I really don't see it happening. I think he's following them. He's just still under the shadows he's playing it cool. We all know Lestat, right? He's very coy. He's very, deceptive. So he's just playing with their minds, and then he's still following them. I feel like Lestat is following them. They've just not realized it. Like, what do you guys think about that though? Do you guys think Lestat is following them, or everything that is happening all in Louis' mind? Because I don't think that is what is happening. I really don't think everything that is going on is all happening in Louis' mind. I feel like Lestat is around. I feel like Lestat is causing all doing some mind tricks to Louis. And let's also look at the whole Armand thing. I'm not going to lie. I'm really not feeling the whole Louis and Armand's relationship. Maybe I'm just used to toxicity, but it kind of looks very boring to me. Right? I know sometimes people say like boring relationships are actually the healthiest relationships, right? But for me personally, I think Louis is trying to force something that is not there with Armand. And I don't know how Armand is not also seeing it, right? Sometimes you should be able to see when someone is into you and maybe you are kind of like a placeholder. I personally think Armand is a placeholder for Louis. And Louis is not maybe 100% in. Maybe down the line in the season, we are going to figure it out. We are going to see it. But if I was in Armand's shoes, I would have just found myself out. I would have just found my way out, because I don't see how he's not seeing that this guy is not 100% in with him. This guy is pretty much kind of like using him. That's how I see it, right? Because seeing his relationship with Lestat and seeing his relationship with Armand, and then yes, I get it. It's just the first episode, so we don't know what they've been through. We don't know all the ups and downs that they've gone through, and then maybe down the line in the season we are going to see it. But with just the first episode, right? With just the first episode, I am not feeling the vibe. Like, the vibe is not there. The vibe is really down. And I feel like the Armand guy is trying to force a relationship, is trying to force himself into someone that maybe deep down he knows that the person does not really love him. And it's gonna suck if it's actually true. It's really gonna suck if at the end of the day, Armand is just a placeholder and Louis was not maybe 100% in with him. Right? Because the whole vibe is off. Like, yes, I mean, they look like a healthy relationship. They look like they said what they've been together for almost 76 years. So I get that. They have something going on. But at the same time, too, looking at how, like, the whole, the energy, the connection, everything was there when he was with Lestat. Everything was really there. The energy was there. You can really feel the vibe that, okay, yes, he and Lestat, they had something really going on. But with him and Armand, it's just kind of like, meh. Like, what do you guys think about that though? Like, let's talk about it down in the comments. Like, it's kind of really meh to me. It's like, yeah, I mean, I kind of like you. Okay, we are doing this. Okay, we're in a relationship. Let's try it. And that's how it feels for me. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, or I'm just so used to toxicity that I think that maybe Louis is not 100% in with Armand. Or maybe, I don't know, but I feel like Louis needs to convince us more. Because looking at how he was with Lestat and how he is with Armand right now, I'm really not convinced. I'm really, really, really not convinced that he's 100% in with Armand. I think he's just kind of like 65% in, but he's not fully in. Although he's in the relationship, I think his heart belongs to someone else. his heart really do belongs to someone else. And I also maybe it's my personal bias. I also don't like Arman. Like throughout the whole of the episode where he kept interrupting Daniel, the interviewer, I was like, bro, like, can you just get out? Like, I don't even need you there. Like, can we just take him out? Because it's like, what the hell, man? Like, let's enjoy the interview. Louis is telling his story. What are you trying to do? Why are you like interfering? Why are you making it so hard for the interviewer? Like, bro, just find your way out. You are making it hard for us. And this also brings me to one question though. Do you guys think Louis and Amanda are hiding something? And what do you guys think they are trying to hide? Right? Because their whole energy, I think Arman is trying to protect something. Arman is trying to not let something come out. Arman is not trying to let Louis maybe slip up or something. So what is it that they are trying to protect? What is it that Arman is so careful? What is it that Arman is trying so hard to not let Daniel find out? I personally feel that there is something they are just hiding and then they don't want us to find out. The whole Arman thing, I don't know. I really can't wait to figure out, to understand what are they so hell-bent on making sure that we don't get to see. What are they so hell-bent on making sure that we don't find out? What are they hiding? The question is, Louis and Arman, what are they hiding? Are they hiding Lester in their basement or what? Is there something going on that we are not aware? I personally feel that they are really hiding something. There is something going on that they don't want us to find out. And I think that the Daniel guys should just prune and go in and really dig deeper for us to be able to see what is really going on. And one thing that maybe I also would like to touch on is Claudia's obsession. Like, it's also in some way, it's also kind of like very sad. And I also kind of like empathize with Claudia and what she's actually going through, right? I really do understand what she's going through. Like finding yourself in an environment where it looks like you're trying to find a family, you're trying to find people to vibe with, you're trying to find people that are like you, right? I understand Claudia. I understand her pain that she's going through. I really do empathize with her. But I also feel that she needs to also find a way to also appreciate what she's having currently in her life. Right? Because sometimes if we don't appreciate what we have, we can also lose that. In our attempt to want more, we can lose what we actually do have, right? Because she's so helping and I need to go find my family. I need to find people that are like me. I need to find people that I can, they understand me and everything. And I get that, right? I do get that. I'm not saying she doesn't have any right to feel how she's feeling. She has every right to feel that. She has every right to want to belong to is it a convent, whatever name that they give to a group of vampires, right? She wants to find a family. She wants to belong somewhere. But she also needs to also realize that she's already having a family. There's someone in her life that really do love her. There's someone in her life that cherishes her. There's someone in her life that would go heaven and earth to try and make her happy. Right? So she needs to also learn to appreciate that. She needs to also learn to, look at Louis and be like, man, I'm proud to have you in my life. I'm glad that you are my caretaker, you are my daddy, you are my uncle, you are my whatever, right? At least you are there for me, right? She needs to find a way to also appreciate that because, man, it's hard, right? Because the way I feel like if I was in Louis' shoes, the way that she's so hell-bent on trying to find other people, it will make me feel like, why am I doing something wrong? Like, am I not enough or something? Right? Because it's making Louis look so invincible. Maybe it's my personal bias, but it's making Louis look so invincible, and I don't think Claudia needs to do that to Louis. Right? Yes, I get it. You're trying to find your family. Yes, I get it. You're trying to find a place to belong, but don't let the people around you feel that maybe they are not enough, or they are not your family. They are also your family, right? You can't just make them feel that type of way. And finally, right? Um, Overall, this whole episode was really great, right? It was really great. I just kind of miss Lestat. Like, he's so dramatic and going over the board and being so extra. I really want to see more Lestat. I hope they bring him in very soon, or maybe we get more screen time of Lestat, right? But personally speaking, like I asked before, I think Lestat is around. I think he's following them. He's just playing mind tricks with Louis. What do you guys think about that one? I think Lestat is around. I think he's playing mind tricks with Louis, and he's not trying to let Louis see that maybe, hey, I'm still around, right? I think he's very around. I don't think Lestat is still in New Orleans. I think he's following them. Louis and Claudia have just not seen it yet. Louis and Claudia have not seen it yet, but he's definitely following them. I really can't wait for next week. Like, I really can't wait for next week, the next episode to come. I hope you guys, keep all the comments coming in. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you guys think about the episode. What kind of thing do you think we should talk about in that episode? I hope to bring up episode 2 very soon. So I will see you guys next week. It's your boy KP, and see you guys